Good evening. Welcome to Current Affairs. Today is December 2nd, 2015. So, this is the last month in the year 2015, and we are just away by 29 days. So, to complete this year, and almost every month, almost every day. So, we have conducted the sessions for live sessions for current affairs. So, I request you all, anybody who is writing any examination in the coming year 2016, kindly please be thorough with the current affairs of 2015. Generally, it is said that for any examination, 6 to 8 months before current affairs is enough. So that is right, there is nothing wrong in that. But I suggest you, everyone, that please be thorough with the current affairs for at least 1 year. 1 year from your examination. For example, if you look at our 2014, in the month of September, we have started delivering the lectures of current affairs. And now we are in the month of December 2015. So you have one year current affairs with you in your hands. So whenever there is a possibility for you, please go through these videos so that make yourself comfortable with the current affairs. But this is one area which is really considered to be very critical and typical also sometimes. So because you are very busy with the reading other conventional subjects like polity, economy, geography, history, other areas, it may not be possible for you all to go through the current affairs on day-to-day basis. That's the reason why kindly utilize this platform with respect to current affairs, and my support will be always continuous with you. Next. So when we come to current affairs, what is happening in Chennai? The Tamil Nadu has hit very badly by torrential rains. And it's almost, the Chennai especially, it almost became like an island. So all the waters completely, the transportation has been completely cut. And this is the worst scenario as far as Chennai is concerned. The people are really suffering very bad. And High Court of Madras also took it very seriously. It said that to the government that you are not doing your job perfectly. So, but whatever it is, the people are suffering and the communication has been cut completely. And the transportation of any means has been stopped up to December 6th. And even today also Chennai suffered, and there is a warning that it is going to suffer further also. So this is very unfortunate. And of course, one of our friends who is preparing for the civil service examination, he is also there in Chennai, and he spoke to me yesterday, and he was explaining me his practical experience, what exactly is happening there in Chennai. Hopefully, wish the Chennai recovers back at the earliest, and it will restore the normalcy. And today I would like to talk certain points with respect to our missile system. I would like to show the document recently we have seen last week. Prithvi 2 has been tested successfully. Agni 1 has been tested successfully. LRSAM has been tested successfully. I'll show you what exactly is that. Astra, we are trying it. And regarding those points, I'll show you. And in between that, if we have any other points, we'll also have a discussion on that. So let me open the document for you. Kindly have a look at this document. Look at this. Prithvi 2. So we have three variants in Prithvi. We have three variants in Prithvi, as we already know. One is Prithvi 1, second one is Prithvi 2, second one is a Prithvi 3. So one is for Army, second one is for Navy, third one is for the Air Force. So we have the three variants. So today what we are talking is regarding Prithvi 2. So we'll see. So what exactly is this? What happens? It has been again successfully testified. Look at this. On November 26, 2015, India successfully test-fired indigenously developed nuclear capable Prithvi 2 missile. The most beautiful thing with respect to Prithvi is that just like our Agni missiles, Prithvi is also nuclear capable missile. Very, very important one. Is that okay? And Prithvi is a part of our this missile development program, integrated guided missile development program. And Prithvi is also just like Agni, it is a surface to surface missile. Is that okay? Now look at this. Prithvi has a strike range of 350 kilometers, and the test was carried out from a mobile launcher from integrated test range at Chandipur. So kindly make a note of this. So it is a ITR, integrated test range Chandipur, that is there in Odisha. And this Prithvi 2 missile is capable of carrying 500 kg to 1000 kg of warheads and is thrusted by liquid propulsion twin engines. Very, very important one, liquid propulsion twin engines. It uses advanced inertial guidance system with the maneuvering trajectory to hit its targets. So such a beautiful thing India has developed. It has been successfully testified. Of course, our missile system is very, very strong, and we are in a position to compete with other nations too. But still, there is a lot for India to achieve. Right. So this is about Prithvi 2. Kindly remember. Next, I have some information with respect to Bihar. So what exactly is this again? So we have seen Bihar very recently. The elections have been conducted. Mr. Nitish Kumar became the chief minister once again. So during the election campaign, Mr. Nitish Kumar has promised that once he comes to the power, he will be prohibiting liquor in Bihar. So why should you prohibit first of all? The constitution also making it very, very clear this intoxicated drinks and drugs must be prohibited. This is one of the directive principles that is mentioned very much in the constitution. But unfortunately, if you look at most of the states in the country, almost all the states except a few states, maybe like Gujarat and recently Kerala, except a few states, all other states are very much permitting the manufacturing, transporting, selling, consumption of the liquors. So this is what is happening. But the biggest problem with respect to this cheap liquor or liquor, whatever you call, this is really spoiling the lives of the people, especially in rural India. Not just in rural India, even in the urban areas also, this is playing very, very devastating roles. I am talking regarding the people who are very, very poor. I am talking about the people who are daily laborers. They depend on the daily laborer, and after they get some amounts in the evening, instead of taking the money to home to give the food to the family members, they are going to the liquor shops and consuming the liquors. So the two things are happening. The liver gets damaged. The entire system, the body system, health system will be damaged over a period of time. At the same time, because the money is being wasted for some other activities, what is the food that you are going to give your family members? What is the education that you are going to give to your children? So these are the eternal problems that are present in India since beginning. I am not talking about today's issue, please. So this is there in India for quite long period of time. But you may get a question, you may get a doubt now. When liquor has to be prohibited, which is already mentioned in the constitution. It is a responsibility of the state. When we know all the things, why the government is not doing that? Government is not doing it is because this particular article is mentioned under the directive principles of state policy. What happens if any article or any direction? What is the DPSP? These are the directions that are given by the constitution to the government, and any direction that is given by the constitution to the government under directive principles of state policy, this is non-justiciable. Meaning, the courts are not permitted to issue the orders to the government of the day to do certain things which are very much mentioned in the directive principles. Deliberately, DPSP was made non-justiciable. And most of the states today in India, they are earning huge amounts. They are earning huge revenue through the sale of the liquors, because it is constituting one of the important parts of the revenue to the government. Why do they ban? Is it clear getting it? That's the reason why most of the states are not banning it. But the point here is that what is very, very important is your revenue is important to the government, or the health and the quality of the life of the people is important. Because whatever the money that a person is spending, that money is not just affecting that particular person, but it is affecting the entire family, and various larger number of families are getting affected by this. When a larger number of families are getting affected, the entire society is getting affected. This is one of the very, very, very important social problems in India. Very recently, you have learned social issues. So, under this platform, you have learned the social issues, and the concerned faculty member is talking about the various social issues. And kindly remember, to those social issues, try to also add this one, also one of the important issues. So, how exactly it is devastating? Maybe you might have seen some of the families, they got ruined because of this liquors. I'm not talking just about the rural areas, but even about the urban areas. Now, entire information is there before you. Now, I request you to think on this, because it may be a particular question in the social issues with respect to general studies. So, for that reason, kindly think and write what can be done. When Gujarat has prohibited the liquor and Gujarat is developing, why can't other states do the same thing? Very recently, Kerala also prohibited the liquor, and Kerala is also progressing. Meaning, there is no relation between prohibition of the liquor and the so-called the development. Meaning is simple. Most of the states feel that until and unless you don't get the revenue from liquor area, you cannot develop the state. And in front of our eyes, we have the live examples in this manner. These states are performing far better when compared to other states. Still, they are doing good. So, the moment you stop this liquor, you are trying to improve the quality of the life of the people. Because the liquor is available, obviously the person has to take the money home, and the money has to be used for giving the food to the family members and providing proper education to the children. At the same time, healthy atmosphere will be established in the family, healthy atmosphere will be established in the society. So now I'm just leaving it to you. What do you think? Should the earnings of the government is given higher importance, or the life or the health or the quality of the people should be given importance. Obviously, you will agree for the second one. So that is the reason why the remaining states which have not prohibited the liquor, they better follow the policies that are already adopted successfully by those states which have already banned the liquors. But why I'm talking to you all these things? Because the Chief Minister of Bihar, Mr. Nitish Kumar, has announced that as he promised for the prohibition of the liquor in Bihar, that prohibition is going to come into effect from April 1st, 2016. Now, kindly see, my dear friends, all of you are preparing very seriously for civil service examination. Think on those lines. One thing is that you need to prohibit the liquor. At the same time, the developmental activities in the state should not be curtailed. Meaning the government should be thinking in form of getting the revenue from some other sources. For this reason, what should be done? You please look at Gujarat and try to understand Gujarat. And accordingly, if the same things are implemented with commitment and sincerity, definitely prohibition of liquor is possible. At the same time, the development is also possible. At the end of the day, you are improving the quality of the life of the people in that particular stage. So beautifully it can be done. So beautifully it can be done. Sometimes, this one of the students in the class, he was asking me, sir, why don't we file a bill, public interest litigation in the Supreme Court, so that the Supreme Court will give the directions. Excuse me. Supreme Court will be giving the directions to the governments, various governments in the state, where the liquor has to be prohibited. But Supreme Court so many times refused to accept such petitions. I just remember one incident that happened, so many incidents that took place. But I very strongly remember in the year 2013, there was a person from Madras, that is sorry, Chennai, that is from Tamil Nadu. So he approached the Supreme Court of India and he filed a petition. And the petition is with respect to requesting the Supreme Court to issue the orders to the Tamil Nadu government for prohibiting the liquors. So this is the request that is made by this person. Immediately, the Supreme Court has imposed 50,000 rupees penalty on that particular person. 50,000 rupees penalty has been imposed on that particular person. Why? This is because the court felt that coming to the judiciary with a good intention, that's a good thing. But coming to the judiciary, where judiciary cannot interfere, is nothing but wasting the time of the judiciary. That's the reason why the Supreme Court has issued the order that this person has been awarded with a penalty of the 50,000 rupees. At the same time, Supreme Court also gave an advice to the person saying that in Tamil Nadu, so many, instead of coming to court on these particular issues and wasting the time of the court, you better think on some other issues like so many road accidents are taking place in Tamil Nadu, and think what can be done for the reduction of those road accidents. So this is what happens. Hope you are getting this. That's the reason why. So judiciary is not expected to interfere. Am I clear? So this is with respect to Bihar. But above all, please, above all, what I want you to think on this lines is that look at this as a very, very serious social problem. Yes, you will agree with me. Now, so what can be done? What can be done to implement the prohibition throughout the nation, not just one, two, three states. It should be it should be implemented throughout. Obviously, what happens to the quality of life of the people? Just think it over. Is it okay? Now, I'll show you the document once again. Look at this. The Bihar government decided to impose prohibition from April 1st, 2015. Here I am saying, what do you think? Is it good or leads to loss of revenue to the government? Please think. And what other states must do? Also think. Okay. Now, look at this. So I have some information with me, that is Saitol Jyoti. It's a possible question in any examination. Please remember this. Whether you are writing Group 1 or SSC examination or UPSC examination, is a very, very, very possible question. Look at this. This is a new variety of salt water tolerant paddy. Is it okay? I am talking about the crops. That is the paddy crop I am talking about. But this is a new variety of salt water tolerant. Who developed this? This is developed by scientists at Rice Research Station, Vitila, that is in Kochi. So this is an answer to a major challenge faced by farmers in the lowland. Is it okay? That's the reason why the researches will continue. Clear? Just because it's a lowland that is being affected by saline water, it does not mean that you give up the agriculture there. No. So the research is coming into the picture very, very, very handy, and they have developed this particular salt water tolerant paddy. Is it okay? In the examination, there may be any question. What is cytol choke? Is that okay? Right. Now, so let me stop at this stage, and I'll see you tomorrow with some more news. And till then, I wish you all the very, very best. Good night.